everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mookie, aka Miss Mookie if you're new here. And on my channel, I like to talk about self-love, growth, and bettering yourself. So if this sounds like something you've been trying to do or trying to implement into your life, welcome to my community. In today's video, I'm actually introducing a new segment on my channel where I want to call it probably summer manifestation, where basically I will be going over the 12 universal laws of manifesting. Knowing the 12 universal laws will make you the best manifester. Once you master the 12 universal laws, you will be able to play the game of life successfully. So throughout summer, I will be discussing one universal law per week. And today we are talking about the first universal law, which is the law of divine oneness. I also want to acknowledge that I will be talking about the universe, and because we are discussing universal laws, and I have received some feedback from one of my shorts, and I just want to acknowledge that when I discuss the universe and the universe giving us things, I am in no way trying to discredit God, and which I will talk about later in this video more in depth, but I just want to make that known that the universe is not me discrediting God or saying that God doesn't exist or the universe is above God. I will further explain that, but I just want to start off by letting you guys know that. So manifesting is important. And I started this segment off this series on my YouTube channel, because I want to just spread awareness about manifesting, especially to those who are not very much aware that we are in complete control of our life and how it turns out. And manifesting is a great way to take control of your life and make it play out exactly how you want it to. The definition of manifesting, I'm just going to read it off. Manifesting is making something happen, making it real, wishing for something, and it ends up actually happening. Manifesting is important because it makes our goals, our wishes, our dreams all come into fruition. So the 12 universal laws just walks us through how to manifest so that we can take complete control of our lives, so that we can have the outcome that we desire, rather than just walking through life unbothered and just on autopilot and just allowing things to happen to us. We can actually make things happen the way we want it to, rather than it being the opposite. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The law of divine oneness. Like I stated, it is the first universal law of 12. The law of divine oneness is the understanding that everything in the universe is interconnected, meaning that everything within the universe is one. We are all actually part of a whole. We are the universe, essentially. Our thoughts, actions, and emotions the law of oneness goes into explaining that our thoughts, actions, and emotions directly influence ourselves and others and the whole world around us. Think of how we were kids, when we were kids, or even as an adult, you may be skipping a rock on the pond or a lake. Actually, even just dipping your finger in a body of water, it creates a ripple effect. And when creating that ripple effect with your finger, or even skipping a stone, it creates a ripple, one after the other, and so on and so forth, until you can no longer see it, but the whole body of water is actually affected. And that is what the law of oneness is about. Our actions have one effect after the other, whether it's seen or unseen. And I really like this first universal law. I like it to start off my new YouTube segment where I talk about manifesting. I love that this law is first, because it allows me to share my beliefs with you all on a deeper note, especially if you've been following me for a little while. So I believe that there is not just one person. So I believe that there are no other people. It's just you. There's only you. Just you. No one else. Everything that we experience is actually created by our consciousness. So we literally create our own story, our life, our universe with our thoughts and our consciousness. And this is why I love manifesting and manifestation, because this just proves my point. We are in control of our lives, but we are living within our consciousness, our universe. Well, the universe is consciousness. Everything is just one. We are everything and we are one. All in one sentence. I hope I'm explaining that in a way that you all can understand. What I mean to say is everything is connected, and everything is a manifestation of the universal consciousness, our consciousness, your consciousness, my consciousness. It's all a manifestation of it all. And this just goes to show why we only notice things about other people that we see within ourselves. We're not capable of noticing anything outside of ourselves. This is also why we dislike or judge. Well, this is also why when we dislike or judge someone else, that's something that we do dislike or have noticed within ourselves as well. And this is me just tying back into what I said in the beginning of this video. Have you heard of the saying that God is within us? We are God. God is us. We are God. God is within us. God is the universe. It's all just one big thing. And God created us, created our consciousness, and so on and so forth. And it's just, for me, the way I see it is, how can God be just in one of us? He is in all of us, because we are, again, one. We are a manifestation of God, of the universe, of the universal consciousness. When we think of ourselves as separate, that is just a result of our limited perception as humans. And this is where that saying comes from. People are a reflection of you. People hold a mirror up to you, because we are all one. And in other universal laws, this is going to be talked about more, because it's on a deeper scale. This is why that saying is so big. Like, people are a reflection of you, as I say this a lot. Like, people hold a mirror up to you, because that is you. We are all one. We are all connected. So once you understand the law of oneness or divine oneness, then you are just basically setting yourself up to be on the path of enlightenment. You're setting yourself up to be on the path of enlightenment, and you are gaining inner peace as well when you understand this law. And for me, I started to see things, as I started to understand this law more and more, I started to see things as a whole, and rather than seeing things as one and seeing them as separate, I started to see things as a whole. So the law of oneness is very important when manifesting, because you are enlightened and you are gaining inner peace. Enlightenment helps us bring our manifestations into fruition, because we are actually becoming more careful with our thoughts and our thought patterns. Inner peace allows us to be at a higher frequency, which allows us to become aligned with the things that we are manifesting. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of my new segment. Sorry about my cat in the background. But yeah, this is the end of this video. Make sure you're subscribed and have my notifications turned on so you don't miss my next episode, which I will be discussing the law of frequency. I will be discussing the law of vibration, which helps us to understand the law of vibration and frequency much better. So I will see you guys in my next episode. Bye.